I had to learn sales from the ground up. I've never asked anyone for money, I think except my dad. Ferris here. Get and develop leads. Cash is the lifeblood of a business, and you gotta get leads. Now, where's this best source of leads in this early phase of your venture? It's your existing network. So make sure you have a plan to talk to everyone you know and everyone you used to know about what you're up to. Find ways, without being too pushy, too aggressive, to share with people what business you have developed, the type of audience you go after, the type of service you help, and let people who trust you, people who know you, people who know your own personal character and they know you're dependable, you're reliable, let them know about this new venture and the new services that you offer. Early on in one of the sales training I took, the coach said, print 1,000 business cards. Now that's when business cards were a thing. And give those business cards to everyone you meet. And he said one more thing. He said, get rid of these business cards in 6 months. So I set up a more aggressive goal for myself. I said, I wanted to hand out these business cards in 3 months. And I took a stack of these business cards to everywhere I went. If I was at a network event, I would put a target. Today, I want to speak with 30 people in this networking event and give them their business cards. If I went to a party, I did the same thing. Even took me to places of worship. This sounds awful, but eventually it worked. People, especially people who know you, people who trust you, people who know you're reliable, they want to help. But if they don't know what you're doing, what you're up to, they can't help. The idea here is word of mouth within your network is very powerful. And most entrepreneurs, they underutilize, they underestimate of this power, and they don't use this tool. Make use of networking, make use of this word of mouth for your advantage. It wasn't easy for me to bring up business in a casual conversation. It took some practice. I embarrassed myself a few times, I fumbled a few times, but over time, you do it so often, it becomes maybe second nature. It's important, you're an entrepreneur. No one is out there selling, you gotta sell yourself. You have to be out there pitching your services. Again, you're not pitching your service at a wedding, but in a casual conversation, maybe at the reception, you can bring up, hey, here's what I'm up to. I'm starting this business and happy to chat with you after next week. So there's a way to do it without being obnoxious about it and without being too aggressive. The point is, set a target, set a goal. Probably very difficult for you if you haven't been in sales, which is the case for me. I had to learn sales from the ground up. I had zero experience in sales. I've never asked anyone for money, I think except my dad. At the end of the day, you started your business because you have a passion about something, you want to help others, especially in a services business, in a consulting business, and you've become good at it, or you're about to become very good at it. So don't be shy about sharing what you know, sharing what you're up to with those who are close to you in your network. It will pay off significantly. Number 3, doing the grunt work. In the early days, you'll find yourself doing most, if not all, the business roles. That means doing things you're not good at or things you dislike. But that's what grunting is to put your head down and just go through the motions, do the work until the time where you have some revenue, some profit, where you can contract for this specific role or potentially you can hire someone full-time. To pick up on the sales challenges that I was going through in the early days, I vividly remember the first day of us pitching. My partner and I figured out, you know what, we can go to these restaurants. We will go to 5 restaurants. We've been going to these places, the owners know us, figured they'll be a bit more sympathetic, they'll help us. So 5 restaurants, guess what? 5 rejections. I'm telling you, at the end of the day, it felt devastating. It was hard to recover. It took us a couple of days, like, wait a second, is this gonna fly? Like, it wasn't reassuring at all. But you know what? We kept going at it. I think it was 4 or 5 weeks after that when we were able to sell the first deal. It was $1,400 for a basic website and some online marketing program. A restaurant here in Santa Clara, California, it's called Athena Grill. Still doing well, thriving. After all this hard work, a month of talking to business owners, going door to door, a $1,400 project, a basic website. And the funny or the sad thing, it took us like 3 or 4 months to finish that 4-page website. And it took forever to get the pictures from the owner and to get the content. Something you can do now in probably a few minutes if you have WordPress on GoDaddy.com. But at that time, it was a big thing for us. But those $1,400 were the sweetest. Later, pitching and sales became easier, and as we grew and became more profitable, we hired salespeople. But the point here at the end of the day is early on, You have to do things you dislike, things you're not good at. You'll become good enough, and then at one point, you can graduate from that role, hire for it, and then do the things that you truly like. And don't forget to give back. Today's thought is simple. Give some discount to a nonprofit of your choosing. Thank you. Thank you for watching. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel.